Okay, so today is the 26th, I believe, 26th of May. Okay, I've been corrected. It's the 25th of May. It is Saturday. It's about 2:30, actually 3 o'clock. And as you know it, of course, we are going vlog style and we are preparing for sorry, there's a lot of characters in this office, but anyways, so we're preparing for yet another interview with a beautiful and amazing, talented sister who is basically owning a restaurant, not a restaurant, but like a cafe and a bake shop at Florida Road. So we're gonna go and have a chat with her, find out who she is, how she started. I must say, being a baker myself, I'm very excited to hear what she has to say and the experiences she has to share. And I think it's quite remarkable that she's got an outlet at Florida Road. So I am highlighting her spot and I'm probably promoting it as like a spot to check out on Florida Road. But before I do that, I'm gonna drink one of my favorite things to drink here, which is Hugger Mug. I'm making it now, and then we're gonna go and have a chat. Okay, stay tuned. Okay, so I've gotten my shots of the, what flavor was it? But it was a cappuccino of some sort. Creamy cappuccino, hazelnut cappuccino. Absolutely beautiful. And if you are in Durban, you would know that the weather today is just calling for coffee. It's calling for Netflix and chill, and you're just chilling at the bed. But anyways, we have to go out and film or record. So yeah, now I'm making way. I'm about 4 minutes out, and yeah, I can't wait to speak to her and to give you guys the content. So please do follow along. Maybe it's the way you smile, so refreshing. Okay, we are here, we have made it, we are in Florida Road, just up the road by Florida Fields, and the place that we are going to is called, and it's just by House of Curries, it's called the Sweet Slice Lux Cakery. So that is the place, and I'm just gonna walk straight in there, and yeah, we'll have a chat with the business owner, we'll find out how she did it, we'll find out more about the business, and then yeah, we'll take it from there. My hope from this is, from what I saw, the business owner is quite young, so my hope from this is that you guys can really get inspired, see opportunities that exist within Durban, and see obviously a spot that where you can come to feed that craving if you have a sweet tooth. Okay, so I'm at the entrance. This is what it looks like. This is what it looks like. It's quite nice, right? It's quite nice. Okay, so we are at the venue. I must say it is quite pink. It's very pink, but I like it. It is very elegant. It's pink and gold. Even the tables have like a little number, and then it has a QR code, and then it's like nice and bold. It's really nice. I think she set it up quite nicely. And as you're sitting here, you are feasting with your eyes, because what I can see immediately in front of me is toppings. I can see toppings, I see brownies, I see red velvet, caramel. The moment you walk in here, you just wanna start feasting and doing all these things. But anyways, so she's gonna come out now. Apparently she's prepared something for us, so I will eat on your behalf, and then we'll have conversations on it. Okay, so as I had alluded to earlier, we are at the spot. Smells good, looks good, absolutely fantastic, and I think the entrepreneur and the host herself is really, really amazing. As I was just saying, I like how it's like nice and pink with a touch of gold, and it's very consistent. So I was brought something about a couple of minutes ago, and yeah, it's carrying through the theme. So I've got, of course, Sibahle right next to me, who is the founder of this whole establishment. And yeah, you will see her, guys. She looks a bit young, maybe in her early 20s. So I'm gonna bring her in the shot, and then we're gonna have a conversation about herself, about the business, how it started, what is she doing currently, and ultimately what is the big picture behind everything she's doing now. And then of course I'm gonna show you guys the treats that she had prepared for me, and we're gonna enjoy them together. So right next to me is the wonderful and amazing Sibahle Khumalo. Hi, welcome.
Hi.
Okay, first and foremost, thank you for allowing us to meet with you, and thank you for preparing the treats for us. By us, I mean myself and the camera, and all of you watching at home. So yeah, how are you doing? First and
I'm
foremost?
good. Thank you so much for coming. It's nice to have you.
So by the way, Sibahle is extremely busy. We've been trying to meet the whole week, but she's busy as a bee, as the saying goes. But finally we got her, and I'm really, really excited and super thrilled that we can sort of like have this conversation and also share your story with the rest of the people at home. So Sibahle, do you want to tell us about yourself, where you're from, where you grew up, and the likes?
Alright, so I'm Sibahle Khumalo. At a young age, I grew up in Durban, raised by my grandma. Then moved to the suburbs to Westfield, went to Westfield Girls High, and then I went to varsity to study biological sciences. And then I found myself baking, and here we are.
Okay, so how does someone go from biological science to baking?
Okay, so it started as a hobby. More than anything, I've been an artist from the moment I could pick up a pencil. Drawing, got art awards, and then I even took up art as one of my majors in high school. Funny enough, I didn't do any art in varsity. Somewhere there I found that I needed to let my creative energy out some way or some form, so I just started baking. I made my first, I think it was a chocolate mousse cake in first or second year. I think it was the bomb. That's what it's about.
Okay, so Sibahle and the viewers at home, you probably don't know this about me, but I'm actually a baker myself.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's not about me though today. So I also started baking. Well, I started baking at home.
Yes.
And then when I got to varsity, I think it was 2018, I started baking with my friend, and then I exited the business, and my friend is still going on with it. So yeah, this is like from one baker to another. Okay, so you grew up in, where you said again? Clement, and then moved on to the suburbs. Okay, so what are you currently doing now? Are you just doing the bakery shop?
Yes, so as of last year, I realized I wanted to upskill myself in terms of baking, because I'm self-taught from YouTube, Instagram, you name it. But I found that as my client base grew, I needed to do more sophisticated desserts. So I started pastry school last year, July, and I'm about to finish my diploma.
Wow. Okay, and how are you managing with your pastry school and running a business, and
It's tough, I'm not gonna lie. I think at the beginning it was a bit easier because I was just attending classes. So I'd say maybe half my day I was in class, and then I'd come back here, decorate, and run the business. And then I think it started in January this year. I had to go into industry, so I was working at restaurants, literally 9-hour shifts, and then I'd come here around 7 o'clock at night and only leave at 10. It's been tough, but I'm almost done.
hectic? Okay. So we've got quite the entrepreneur, quite the businesswoman. So tell us about then your business. You said you started it in varsity, but how has it been going? Like, basically walk us through the steps that you've taken, the difficulties that you've faced until establishing your space here on. She's on Florida Road. She's on Florida. Not that's the important thing. She's on Florida. So walk us through. Is this your first shop? Are you hoping to open more of these sort of like shops like these? Like, what's the big picture for you?
Okay, so we started doing markets. I think it was just after COVID. Into my trade market that went well. We were selling out all the time. And then customers started asking me, where can we find you during the week? And I was like, well, I don't have a shop. And then in 2021, we opened a store in Hillcrest. Didn't go so well for us because I was so far away from my usual customer base. So we closed that one and then we moved to Florida Road. And it's been going so well. I love the environment. I love the people here. They've received us very well as well. Big picture, we'd like to expand where we are. We like to host events and do sip and decorate, all of that. So yeah, bigger picture is to expand what we have here in Durban, just one shop, and then maybe go across the country and have little boutiques here and there.
Okay, so like what I'm interested in finding out is, like, of course, at the time where you had to close up shop in Hillcrest, I'm sure you must have felt like a type of way, like, you know, just firstly coming to terms with accepting it's okay, we have to close up shop and move somewhere else. Like, how was that journey for you, or how was that realization? Like, walk us through that.
It was such a difficult journey. It still is. I think probably 2 months into Hillcrest, we realized that we were fighting, paying rent, paying staff. It was becoming a lot. Luckily enough, I had a friend from the Sibahle market who also just opened a bakery of her own. So we're going through the same struggle. So I just call her up. Her name is Parisha. I'd call her up and be like, dude, I'm struggling. Can you just be like a shoulder to cry on? I think we just always console ourselves in the fact that we opened literally just after COVID, when the market was just starting to open again. So, and then opening here, I think being well received has helped me a lot in terms of my confidence as an entrepreneur. But there are definitely some days or some nights where I'm just like, this is a lot. I don't know if I can keep going. Okay, cool. So there's a lot of course, like tenacity that has to. So how do you keep yourself like motivated? Like, how do you keep yourself going? And if there's someone there at home who's watching and is thinking, you know what, I have this talent of baking, or I love the art of baking, because it is an art, like, if you think about it. Yesterday I was just invited to an event and I was trying to pipe like a muffin. I'm like, wow, it's actually quite cool. So, like, what keeps you going, and what inspires you? Maybe it's Cake Boss, Buddy Balestro, if you're watching there, you've made impact all the way in South Africa. Jokes. So what inspired me, what keeps me going is, yes, I watched the Cake Boss growing up, and then there's some South African bakers as well who are making it. They've baked, started from Pine Town, has now a branch by Moses Mabila. So following those types of people and seeing them succeed really pushes you in knowing that it's doable. There'll still be difficult times, and I think that's where you need the right mentors and the right friends and family who can guide you through that. I think I've only survived the past couple of years of opening business and living here because of my friends and family. Without them and without having those intimate moments where I'm literally crying on the phone, like, I don't know if I want to do this anymore. Without that, I don't think you'll make it. So make sure you have those good connections within the industry and with your friends and family.
Awesome. And then the view, it will come up on the screen now. It's very pink, it's very gold, it's very organized. Is there like an inspiration behind pink and gold? Is there a bigger vision that we are not like, walk me through the layout and the selection of color and the choice of everything?
So the brand started off as just purple because that was my favorite color. Okay. Somewhere along the line we moved to pink. I think someone misprinted my stickers into a nice shade of pink. I was like, actually, this is very and then just being on Pinterest and looking at some different decor ideas. Love the pink and the floral theme because it reminds me of being back at the Masquerade Market with the greenery and everyone around. So I think that's definitely a big inspiration. Also, Lux Cakery, it needs some gold and some bling.
Wow, it's gonna of course show on the screen. You guys have to be here. to experience it. That's what I'm gonna say. You have to be here. So like, how do you manage you? How do you manage your time? How do you make sure that the things that you have to do, seeing that you are still like pursuing like a degree, a diploma in what's it called?
Professional pastry.
Professional pastry. Like, how do you manage you? How do you manage time? And the reason why I'm asking this is many people think, I can't be one with my passion because I've got kids to look after, I've got this and this and this and this and this to do, but you are doing it. So how is that? Is it just no sleep, 5 a.m. gang, or like how is it working?
Yes, so it's taken me a long time to try and figure out what works for me. I've gone from being team no sleep and literally surviving on 3 hours per day, and that wasn't working. Of course, on busy days you have to do that. But more than anything, it's just sitting down over the weekend and looking at the next week and what needs to be done. More than anything, I believe that you have 24 hours in a day. Use them wisely. So I just try and portion my time. If I need to sleep 4 hours, then I sleep 4 hours a day. But I need to make it up, the following day to get rest and to get enough sleep. So yeah, just proper planning.
Okay, so do what you have to do, but still take care of yourself.
Take care of yourself. Yes.
We had still on the same channel we had a whole productivity series where we were looking at what works, what doesn't work, are there productivity hacks. And Grace and I, my co-host, who you have not met as yet, we were like doing different challenges basically to try to see what's okay. Is waking up earlier? Is it working? Does it help? Is doing physical exercise, does it sort of like free your mind to be able to do more? But as she said, I guess what's important is something that will work for you.
Yes.
And I always say, don't sleep on yourself, but don't be ridiculously hard on yourself as well, just step-by-step situation. Okay, so are there any self-limiting beliefs that you had to change, or that you had to sort of like grow out of or overcome? Anything like that?
I don't believe so. Okay, I've always been a confident person growing up. So my mom made me Sibahle, and she was like, this is because I want you to know in any room that you step in, you do. So I've always had that sense of confidence in myself. More than anything, I've just had to overcome feeling like this is not where I should be in terms of the baking business. Yes, I'm creative. It's just been difficult trying to get over that of is this where I should be right now? Is this working for me? Do I want to keep it up?
Oh wow, cool. Okay, cool. So there we have it. This has been our interview with Sibahle Khumalo. I will put her pages actually on the screen down here, trusting the editing team to do justice. But I will put it on there. And of course, we're going to try to, of course, bring you as many impactful interviews such as these as possible. And Sibahle, do you have any closing words or anything?
Just like to thank you guys for coming through again. I'd say with our website, see what we do. We host a lot of events here in Durban. So if you're looking for something creative that you want to do with friends and your family, hit us up.
Cool. Okay, so we thought, because this party was lovely enough to prepare something for me to try. Actually, not just for me, for all of us to try. Because I am speaking on behalf of all of us, right? So what we have here, so as I was saying, like everything is carried through, like the theme, the gold, like it's really nice. Like it's really, really nice. Okay, so Sibahle, do you want to walk us through as to what we have in front of me here?
Alright, so we have a blondie, kind of like the reverse of a brownie. It's got white chocolate instead. It's one of my faves. It's not too sweet.
It's like this.
Yeah. Then we've got some lotus biscuit salt, like a caramel vibe with some lotus crumbs. Sorry. And then we've got a chocolate cupcake with a Kit Kat filling, chocolate frosting, and carrots.
Cool.
But definitely okay.
Cool. And this is also the cutlery, gold, as I said. Very consistent, very consistent. Okay, so I'm gonna give some kuba and ask it to go, and I'm gonna do the tasting, and I'll let you guys know. Well, we will taste it together. Okay, so this is what I have in front of me. Lovely prepared presentation. It's really, really beautiful. It's just that when I was trying to lift it up for you guys earlier, it shifted. But this is the presentation. It's really, the cupcake is actually really nice. It's really, really good. Like just picking it up, it is, and this is from me, a baker. Actually quite good. Yeah, so I'm gonna dig in now, and I'm gonna let you guys in on how it is, how it tastes, and yeah. But already I know I'm in it, and this is gonna be good. It's good. Maybe I should pick it up like this. Okay. Oh, wow. Really nice. Really good. It's really good. It's really good. Hectic. It's really good. It's really good. I feel like I've said it's really good enough to convince you guys that it actually is really, really good. It's crunchy. The flavors are very pungent. It's nice. It's fresh. Sorry, mom. Yeah, I can confess, I don't think I've made anything as good as this in my own personal capacity as a baker. It's really nice. Wow. Okay. I'm gonna move on to the muffin. Beautiful. Okay, the muffin I'm just gonna eat without the fork and knife in traditional style. Yeah, guys, this is nice. This is when I have to say I love my job. Really good. It's really good. That's some frosting here. It's really good. Really good. So I think just to conclude, the treats are really good. The atmosphere is actually very good. It's the place to be. It's the place to be. So I have come back to just conclude the video with regarding Sibahle and shop. Really, really immaculate. I'm just blown away at like the level of professionalism that she has. Like also like how she welcomed us. Like it was actually quite nice. And I've got a take-home gift to show. It's a red velvet muffin or cupcake. Really, really beautiful. Can't wait to dig in. Also the treats that were presented, really, really gorgeous. Really, really gorgeous. It just goes to show like the power of, you know, being determined, knowing what you want, going for it and making it a reality, because that's essentially what she's done. What she studied versus what she's doing versus everything else that she's involved in. It's really, really inspiring, and I hope that all our viewers today, all of you at home, were able to follow along well, and you were able to just receive a lot of hope as well from her story. And as you know it, this is of course DMC. So DMC empowered by One Pulse Africa. We are, yes, really, really achieving big things. We are going to achieve big things. Okay, again, please do like and follow the Sweet Slice SA on Instagram, on Twitter, on Facebook, everywhere, TikTok. And also please do like, share and subscribe to this channel, and we promise to give you more exclusive interviews and just a bit more. There's a lot of content we have planned and events that are upcoming, which we will be of course attending, so please do stay tuned and look forward to more content. And of course, if you would like us to be at your event, or if you'd like us to cover something that's groundbreaking, that something, a story that is giving a lot of hope and wisdom, please do hit us up on our DMs and we'll respond, and before you know it, we'll be there. Right, that's the end of today's episode. Again, I hope you enjoyed it, and you know what to do: like, share, and subscribe. And this would be the end, and I'm sure in the next episode you guys will see Grace as well. She misses you terribly. Okay, that's it. Let's end here. Okay, bye.